Welcome to Judge Echo, where we uncover the most shocking legal battles currently sweeping the USA. Subscribe Judge Echo for daily courtroom updates.
But I'm not talking to you.
Good afternoon, Judge Simpson.
Good afternoon. State your name.
Lakeisha Tanya Drury.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So how much is owing on her?
Actually, Your Honor, we do have a consent judgment. We have a consent judgment for possession only. Rent to retain is $1,446. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $1,616. Defendant is to pay or vacate by July 1st, 2026. No money judgment is entered. We did discuss MCR 4.201J and the three-day rescission rule and the 10-day appeal date. Also, I did in there that third-party payment will be accepted if applicable. And that's the consent.
Okay. Let me just ask you this.
Okay.
I get.
Okay.
Do you have a voucher?
Yes. Raising Hope is paying my whole balance.
Right. That's what I was trying to. I saw my note says Rising Hope is going to.
Yep, they are.
So your understanding is Rising Hope is going to pay your entire balance. You're just going to go, then
And then I'll be responsible for July.
Going forward.
Yes, sir.
Got it. They say when they were going to.
July 1st.
That's when they're going to pay?
Yeah. Because that's when the funding comes in for everybody, I guess. But she told me July 1st because that's when they're going to have their months.
Not true for Rising Hope, I don't think.
And then they're also working with SOS Elizabeth Fink. So she told me July 1st. That's what they told me.
Okay, that funding I could see, but Rising, okay, never mind. All right.
That's just what she said.
No, I got you.
I did
me to
take.
Judgment.
Excuse me?
You want me to enter this?
Yes, sir, please.
All right. Have any questions regarding the judgment?
Not at all.
Understood your 3-day right of receipt?
Yes, I do.
I will note for the record that I did indicate to the defendant that if she does satisfy the judgment and files a form MC-17, we have satisfied judgment and we do confirm that she made the payment timely, then we will not challenge it. We will allow the court to enter it.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend.
So do that.
She just wanted to yell at me. Haverhill on Clark versus Aaliyah Finkel. What is it? Is that an apple?
Bonnie, I died for the plaintiff.
Yes, I see it. I messed it up. Hello.
Okay, so sorry.
All right. State your name for me.
Aaliyah Finkley.
You have a consent on this.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Your Honor, the parties have entered into a consent judgment for possession only. Rent to redeem is $5,498. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total of $5,668. Defendant agrees to pay or otherwise vacate by June 30th, 2026. No money judgment is entered. We did discuss MCR 4.201J, the 3-day rescission rule, as well as the 10-day appeal date.
Yeah. All of that correct?
I originally came here to get like on a payment plan, but we talked outside the courtroom and they said they weren't willing to work with me. Last time I seen you, I had to get my ledger situation together because my security deposit was applied to my rent versus the security deposit, which is why I couldn't get rental assistance help through Hawk. And I also do feel like there's some discrepancy before the manager now that's there got in office with me being charged for January's rent.
All right. So
I would just like to know for the record that I repeatedly asked the defendant if she had any questions and if she was sure about this consent judgment. None of this was communicated to me.
I understand. No, Mr. Pat, I understand that.
But I'm pretty nice to actually get to know me.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get sometimes a whole other conversation occurs and something else is said, and I don't attribute blame on that. Ma'am, have you talked to,
Jenna,
pardon,
the Hawk lady.
at Hawk?
Yeah.
Okay, and what have they been telling you?
I explained to her that they fixed my ledger, and she explained to me that it has to be below 3,000 for me to get assistance.
Right, but
Yeah.
you're not below that.
No, I was trying to negotiate something or get on a plan to get it below that to get help. So I just voluntarily.
Yeah, but hold on, can you pay, I mean, what are you looking, in your mind, what kind of payment plan are you looking at? I understand they're not agreeable, but what kind of payment plan?
I get paid every 2 weeks. I was hoping like every check I get to throw extra thousand on it.
You get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How much is your monthly rent in Whiting?
1574.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's part of our problem. And I'm just trying to think of the best way for you to kind of move forward on this.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna have the 5,000
No.
time soon.
No.
Cold-hearted reality is that you're gonna, if nothing gets paid at this point, you're gonna be up around $7,000 come July.
Yeah.
So let me, if I may, Your Honor,
Yeah,
we can potentially offer 2 months. She could pay half of it by I would say she can maintain her monthly rent as of July 1st and August 1st, and then pay half of it by July 15th, and then the remaining balance by August 15th. Is that something that she can
do, okay, well, okay, so basically then, are you gonna be able to pay that much?
I mean, I'm trying
Did you understand that, what she was saying?
kind of sort of, but I have to like visualize it to get a better.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
So if I look at July, you would have to pay your July rent on time.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually try to split the payment so that then you would pay, I think what council's indicating is half of this amount by the 15th.
Of next month.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to do that because you don't get paid that much.
I don't get
Tell, I can,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Which
So
is why
let me ask you this. How much mid-month could you pay? So if you had to pay your rent, which is about 1,500, right? Then, so let's say you're gonna do that on the 1st.
Yep.
Come the 15th of the month, how much could you pay?
1,000.
1,000.
Yes.
Okay. So, and that's, I think, where the problem is. Because if she does that, she's gonna need 5 months to get it done. She can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, that's what I was.
Yeah. Which is why I feel like it just makes sense for me to just vacate.
Pardon?
I feel like it just makes sense for me to vacate and find somewhere else
Okay,
to
let me just ask, where are you gonna go?
a different apartment.
Have you applied yet?
Yeah, I have, and I'm about to give birth, so it'll just be less stressful. So
Okay,
it's like a domino effect every time I try to get caught up.
I know.
That's the
Yeah.
discussion that we had. You're on with council.
Yeah, come on. You said you're doing September.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's at what, 2?
Yes.
At 2 p.m. Okay, now that, got some funds to pay, then go ahead and pay them to the landlord in those 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Okay? What I don't want you doing is I don't want you stressing about anything right now. Nothing's gonna happen until I say it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Hear me?
Yes.
Okay? That brought a smile to your face, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I want you to do.
Okay.
There may be some emergency funding or some other type of funding that you might be able to get a hold of or be applied to your account
Uh-huh.
that if everything can work out, may allow you to be able to stay where you are, not go under in mid-pregnancy the stress of a move
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. And if we can get that to happen, that'd be great. And then you can get yourself back on track.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'd rather give that a shot for you.
Okay.
Okay? So what I need you to do is Miss Kim is gonna talk to you about that. You have a problem talking with Miss Kim about that?
No.
All right. Then I adjourn you out to 6/26/2026.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Haverhill on Clark versus Alan Martin. Oops, wrong one.
Your Honor, can we just call,
Yes, I know. I called them out of order because you gave me, I know. I'm just, so please. I'm just gonna get up and leave, not call you. Then what's gonna happen? Corey Haverhill on Clark versus Denisha Weston.
yes, Rania Haddad for the plaintiff?
Hello. What's your name?
Denisha Weston.
All right, and where are we on her case?
Your Honor, we have a consent order for conditional dismissal. It indicates that rent to retain is $3,641, $170 in attorney fees and costs for a total redemptive amount of $3,811 due and owing through June 30th, 2026. The further conditions indicate that the defendant is to pay regular rent timely as of July 1st, 2026 by the 5th. Additionally, defendant agrees to pay $19.05 by July 15th and by August 15th. Until the balance is due to zero. No late fees will accrue if July and August rent, if in July and August, if all payments are made timely, 56-day rule is tolled or waived. Any third party payment will be accepted if applicable. Box 4BCD, we did discuss MCR 4.201J as well as the 10-day appeal date, and she has signed off on it.
Ma'am, is all of that correct?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding this?
No, I don't.
No, you do not? Okay. And you did understand your 3-day rights of rescission.
Yes.
Thank you guys for working it out. This case is contentious.
Thank you.
Have a great.
You too.
Haver, okay, she's gonna yell. I'll call her case and say, I'm not ready on that one.
Yep.
Anyway, listen, hold on. Haverhill on Clark versus Bryant or Spencer Jr. That matter's dismissed. So that one I know what's gonna happen. All right, now I got 2 more of yours.
You know what, we could just call them
Robertson and Martin. Did you want time to talk to them? Because I can step off and let you do that if you want.
Robertson, that we're just gonna adjourn it. She's look into some stuff and then I can still talk to her about what the court brought up to my attention. Ellen Martin, if Ellen Martin here.
Not here.
I'm here.
Oh, he's in there.
Then I guess we should just call it.
Okay. Court does call the case of the people versus, or not the people, but Haverhill on Clark versus Tracy Roberts.
Rania Haddad for the plaintiff.